formulas because I did if statements for the formulas. And then when I tried to paste the information, it pasted values, but it was referencing something weird, and it came up as errors on every single one of them. That's why I had to go back and erase everything. So,
yeah, let me
and I don't know what I did.
show you.
So yeah, I'd really like to see how you did your if statements because maybe I'm just screwing up being able to combine them all into one.
My computer's acting a little weird. So
Yeah.
I am messing with it.
That's all good. Colton? Yeah. Can you come turn this light on for me, please?
It's working. All right. So I'll just do this then.
Thanks, bud. Is it not letting you screen share?
Well, that's not the issue I'm having right now. So I don't have like a standard computer. I use Surface.
Oh, okay.
And so for some reason it's not reading my keyboard. So I was just trying to figure out a way to like what was going on with that.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I was using my keyboard right before you came on, but sometimes this is getting old. This is like 3 years old now.
Oh yeah.
So it's not reading the keyboard, so I'm just switching it over to tablet mode, and I should be able to screen share with the tablet mode on.
Gotcha.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Cool, man. Yeah, no problem.
Okay. All right. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So this was for me, like how I did the first names. I know you talked about like how you did just the text to column. What I ended up doing for that was I ended up using the len for a formula, which is the length. So then I like got the length, and then I minused out the first name and all that other stuff. I mean, the last name. That's how I got that. So that was a fun one. That took me a while to figure out. But what for the insurance? You're talking about this insurance plan, though, right?
Yes, the formula that you did for the insurance plan.
All right. So I just did 3 if statements combined into one, and it took me a while to figure it out with if statements. So quotation marks are important in the functions.
Oh, so for family and
yeah, so that's
employee only. Yeah.
So what I did was I did if, and then I went back to the first, the original data, and then I just copied that first link. So D3 5, whatever it is, and then I did equal if that name equals family, then put a you have to put the quotation marks around family, comma.
Yep.
Then I put 3 again.
Yep.
And then it says if it's false.
Another if.
And then I did a comma, and then I did another if statement. So if it's false, then check for employee only. Again,
okay.
Quotation marks. If it is employee only, then do 1, comma, and then it asks again, if it's false, what do you want to do? And then I did the third one. If that equals employee plus spouse, then do 2, and then close it with the 3.
So you have to close it with the 3 because you're completing out the 3 if statements.
The 3 if statements, yeah. So it took me a while to figure that out, but once I did,
holy crap,
it wasn't too bad.
Well, that should be fun.
Yeah, it's just like we're at the point like before. I felt relatively like at first in this class I was very overwhelmed, and then like I kind of got it figured out, and now I'm back to overwhelmed because of how many different formulas we now know. I'm like, this is all going to start to get messed up in my head.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Like,
oh yeah, believe me, I know.
How did you get the phone numbers? That took me a little while too to figure out.
So let me go back and I can. So I'm trying to remember because it's original data, right? Let's see. So did you have to look up the phone numbers, right?
Yeah. No, well, you had to look up the area codes.
Yeah, you have to look up the area codes. So I just went in and found the area codes and just added another column with the 3 area codes. And then depending on the work location, I can't see because this is all the stuff that I did that I had to go back and erase. So I'm trying to remember how I did it. I used an if statement. So, but then I had it all separated out. Gosh.
See I'll show you what I did.
Yeah, what'd you do, man?
This is what I found that worked, that I didn't have to, because I was going to do that. And then once I figured out the if statement with the other, with the insurance, I did another if statement. So I did an if, and then I did, I went over just to this next page here. So I said if this state equals Idaho, right?
Yep.
But Idaho in quotation marks. Then I took the zip code, which I had placed. Oh no, I just put it in there. I just put the zip code in there. But I just typed it in, the zip code for Idaho, and then the dash, and then I closed it after the dash, and then I used that conjunctive or whatever they call it with the and symbol, and
the concatenate.
Concatenate, yeah. So I did and the concatenate. So I linked it to the phone number here. So that's what I did.
Gotcha.
And then and then I close, and then so concatenate there, as you can see here. And then I closed that, and then I did it, and then if it's false, then I did if the upload for whatever other one. So that's how I did it.
So you did another if statement for the
spring. So like if it didn't go for Idaho, then I wanted you to do an if statement for the same spot.
Yeah. So you did the if statement with 2 instead of the 3 for the other one.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're just doing an if statement for the information that you have.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm still tired enough, man, that I'm talking out of my other end. Anyway. All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I just did, and so you didn't have to use another sheet. You didn't have to make it like another. So that's what I mean, that went quick once I figured it out. So
cool. Cool beans. Sweet, man. And then after that, you're done. You just have to put on filters on everything and just
you have to put filters on everything?
Well, don't you have to put filters on everything so that when you organize the information, it doesn't just do that one column, right? Or it doesn't do the whole thing?
I just did sort, and I chose, because it just said alphabetical order from what I read, but I could be wrong. I was pretty tired.
You know what? I have to go back and look at it again because I was right there at that point. So
I just went to like sort by the last name column alphabetical, and everything changed. Yeah. That's what I did.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Cool beans, man. Well, yeah. Have you heard back from Liz yet? I guess we're all in the same email chain, aren't we?
Yeah, I know, but I haven't heard from her in like a week now.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
She would have responded last time. I mean, at least last night, I thought she would have responded to if she wanted to meet or not. So
yeah. Well, and I don't even know if Jonathan's in the class anymore.
Yeah, I doubt. I mean,
so heck, I can look that up right now. I can tell you if he's in the class.
I hope for his sake he's not.
What's that?
I hope for his sake he's not.
Oh, I know. Do you remember his last name?
What?
Pull it up. I think my email's up.
More dance party at my building tonight from 7 to 9. Maybe you guys should come crash it, considering that Megan from next door is coming and she asked if you were going to be there.
I have to look up too.
McCall.
Yeah, McCall. No, kids are invited. It's like all kids.
MCCALL?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not in the class anymore. He dropped.
Surprised me.
Which is surprising that he hasn't emailed us back and said, "Hey, I'm not in the class. You can take me off your email string."
Apparently doesn't use it that much then. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right. No big deal. Yeah, he's out of the class.
So if Matt comes, just tell him.
He's not in it.
Or he can do it.
Cool.
all
All right, man. Well, hey, dude, that was nice and quick. I'll have to
Yeah.
finish this up. Yeah, I got to go to work tonight. So,
Tonight, huh?
yeah, I'm going to go work an overtime shift.
Oh, good for you. Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Life of a police officer.
Fine.
We make our money in our overtime.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool, man. Well, hey, I appreciate the help.
Hey, no problem. If let me know.
All right, cool. Appreciate it, man. See ya.